This is Smallzy Surgery.
She is the OG supermodel. She was host of America's Next Top Model, icon, entrepreneur. It's the first time she's ever been here on the show.
Yeah.
She's just launched her latest venture. It's called Smize and Dream. What was it? Smize is smiling with your eyes.
Yes.
Okay. It's an ice cream shop. It's opened and launched in Sydney today at Darling Harbour underneath the IMAX. I got to hang out with her and do a little taste test earlier today. Let's roll it. Tyra Banks takes over the show.
Hey, what's up? Tyra Banks here.
Okay, my Australians, my people, I am so happy to be here tonight.
Nobody's going home.
You want to be on top?
Do you really think you can have a cover girl contract with the Gap in your mouth?
I was rooting for you. We were all rooting for you. How dare you?
Why are you screaming so loud?
XOXO, Tyra.
Smallzy, I love you, baby.
Tyra Banks.
Hello.
Oh my God, in the flesh.
In the flesh.
In the flesh. I'm pinching myself. I've done a lot in my time. An interview at the opening of a supermodel's ice cream shop is not one of them.
I mean, there's all these supermodels that have all these ice cream shops. I can't believe you've never done that before.
I know. Congratulations.
Thank you.
This is like, you have spared no expense.
Oh, no, I have spared expenses.
Okay.
I am a value engineer queen.
Okay.
Don't get it twisted, honey.
No, because this looks like a lot. Like, congratulations.
It does look like a lot, and it is a lot of creativity, but a woman that knows business and knows how to do things that look like this don't necessarily cost that.
And are you kind of like an honorary Australian now?
I think I am.
Yeah, how do we,
Yes.
like, do you live here a little bit, right?
I live here a lot of it.
A lot of it?
Yeah,
Okay, well then I'm
yeah.
definitely, like, you would know that apparently Aussies eat a lot of ice cream.
You eat a lot of ice cream, as well as New Zealand and America. We
Yeah.
eat more than any other countries on the planet.
That's wild that you,
Yes.
like, apparently we eat a lot in winter too.
You
is
eat a
what-
lot in winter. You eat more in winter than we do.
Is that true?
Yeah, we don't eat it like you guys do in winter.
Well, hey, you know what? It's always tasty and I enjoy it. Well, we're excited to call you an honorary Australian.
Thank you.
Do you love it here? Did you want to get out of it? I mean, you can tell me mind my own business, but like it is a much nicer country than. No, I'll take that. No, what? It's a different country to where you're from.
It's different. How about we say
Yeah.
that? It's very different.
Yeah.
And everyone's so nice. To me, Australia is kind of like the Midwest in America.
Okay.
Where it's just like, oh, come on over to my house. Da-da-da. Just like super warm and just super cozy.
We're friendly to you in the streets, obviously.
Oh, my mom says this is the most friendly country she's ever been. She'll go to Kohl's and Woolies while she's visiting.
Wow, just so you know, like you legit are. She is a local. Coles and Woolies.
Kohl's and Woolies.
Yeah.
And she's like, people like help her to her car. They see
wow.
that she's an older woman.
Yeah.
And she's like, what's up with Australia helping me?
What do they do? People like double take you and go, hang on. But you're a little bit like it would be a fish out of water because you wouldn't expect Tyra Banks to be at the local supermarket when she's shopping.
I'm a Kohl's, I'm a Woolies girl.
Yeah, I have no doubt.
For real.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love my little pickles. What else do I get there? My little cucumbers.
No,
I
but
love shapes.
Oh, hello.
I love shapes.
She well and truly is.
Yeah. I like the shapes that have like the extra crunch and the extra like seasoning on them.
Oh my God.
It has to have the extra crunch and extra seasoning.
You're making me hungry. And speaking of hungry, these flavors
Yes.
on your ice creams, I mean, I don't even know. Were you hands-on on every single flavor?
I'm hands on everything in this whole space.
Are you like one for me and one for the shop?
Exactly. So no, this is my brainchild.
Yeah, okay.
I come up with these flavors and then I work very closely with our head of R&D.
Yeah.
And he's very creative as well. So he does my idea, we do his idea, we do the mashup idea. So it's a lot of fun.
Yeah, wow. Okay, well, is there any flavour that you reckon if people come and see it, because the Sydney flagship is open, is there
Yes.
one flavour, like I know you have your favourite, Tyra's favourite.
Tyra's favorite, but let's start with Australia.
Okay.
Because my mama told me, don't you ever go around this world and think that the world revolves around America.
No.
You respect and you love where
Okay,
you are.
talk to me.
So
What are we doing?
Lamingtons, honey.
Oh, yeah.
Yes, we have a flavor called Miss Coco Lamington.
Okay.
And if you look they all have these fun icons.
They
all have
do.
fun little stories. Do you see what Miss Coco Lamington is doing?
She's cracking the splits.
She's doing a death drop.
Yeah, that's
Like
well, that, yes,
a
that's,
drag
you're right.
queen boom, death drop. So
Yeah.
she's kind of like a drag queen, Miss Coco Lamington.
Okay, I'm down with
Miss
that.
Coco Lamington, darling, you have to say it like that. And then we have another drag queen who happens to be Australian. I mean, I love Priscilla, Queen of the Desert. And her name is Fairy Dough Diva.
Oh, yeah, that did look tasty.
Fairy Dough Diva. So she is fairy bread, but toasted in cookie dough, house-made cookie dough that we make in our flavor studio here on the premises.
Wow. Are you, true or false, you could be sometimes spotted out the back there just on a Tuesday afternoon just mixing up the flavors if she's got nothing to do.
Just mixing. I don't really mix so much. I kind of like taste.
You taste and direct. Yes, taste and direct.
They would kick my ass out that kitchen if I started to mix. They'd be like, get your ass out of this kitchen, Tyra.
All right, Tyra Banks, real talk, lightning round of questions.
Okay, let's go.
Let's go. If I looked in your freezer, what would I find other than Smize and Dream ice cream?
Okay, so you would find some Messina up in there.
Okay.
You would find some Anita ice cream up in there.
Wow, you would.
Some Riverino up in there.
Wow.
Some Mappo up in there.
The ice cream wars are on.
It's a lot of ice cream in our freezer.
Okay, good.
You would find there's this barramundi fried fish that's frozen.
Okay.
Love that.
Yeah.
You will find some chipolatas when my mama is in town.
Sure.
What else do we have?
No half bag of peas or anything like that?
Oh, we got that. Of course we
yeah,
got that.
yeah. And a bottle of vodka?
No, we don't do vodka.
Okay.
I'm a port, or you guys call it tawny?
Yeah,
I had my first drink in Australia a year and a half ago. I was not a drinker.
Are you serious?
Oh, yeah, I didn't drink alcohol. I didn't like it.
I did not know that.
I never had a drink. I had my first drink here.
Wow, well.
And now I like your port. I like your tawny.
Now we got it hooked. And
there's a wine that I like. I don't really like wine.
Yeah.
There's a wine that starts with Oak something. Oak Smith, Oak
I'm not going to
Phil,
lie to you. I'm not a big
Oak
wine drinker,
something.
so I won't be able to tell you.
It's a local Australian.
Okay.
Oak people hit me up. I don't know the name of it. Maybe we'll do a flavor because that's good.
Okay, great. How do you take your coffee now that you're here in Australia?
Long black, darling.
Love it. but you can't say that back home because they look at you weird. You got to say Americano.
Oh my gosh.
I have made that mistake.
My mother, she went into a coffee shop and they were like, what do you want? A long black, short black, flat white? She's like, are you offering me a man or a coffee?
Now you're living in Australia. What's the most important thing in a house for you when you're here?
Ooh, most important thing in a house is bug spray.
Oh, yeah.
Or those things where you can catch it and like set it free without hurting it.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Or the most important thing is to not fear the huntsman.
Okay.
Because it looks scarier than it is.
Any words to your fellow Americans who may be scared of the huntsman? Because probably before coming here, you would have been like, oh, Australia, home to deadly snakes and spiders.
Yes, and I've never seen any. I've seen some huntsmen as big as my hand.
Yeah.
In my house.
Yeah.
But
Did you get it?
I do. I'm
do?
I'm
Wow.
the huntsman catcher.
Okay. I would have said water pressure, but you and I are different. That's fine. What's the best advice you've ever been given? I'm sure a lot of people have said a lot of things to you over the years.
The best advice. There was at one point there was a very, very famous, very respected person. I'm not going to say their name.
No.
But they told me that two different people. One person told me, like, when you're doing something, put your name in front of everything, which I don't do.
No.
I don't do that.
It's just, yeah.
But they were like, Tyra Banks' Smize and Dream, Tyra Banks' TV show. And I'm like, I don't know. The other thing my mother told me is leave before they leave you.
Oh, I love.
But she didn't mean.
sister.
But she didn't mean dating.
No. She meant like just the party, the job, whatever. Your mama be dropping truth bombs.
Yeah, she's like, you smell it in the horizon.
Yeah.
Get out while you can and have a plan, man. Stan.
Oh, I love that one. That was great.
Yes.
Now, one last question. Smize, obviously, it's smiling with your eyes. How can I do it? Do I do it? Am I not doing it?
Okay, well, you have beautiful cheekbones, by the way.
Bless.
And you have a deep-set caveman eye, which is a thing that women love.
Oh, do
where
they?
If you turn to the side, your profile.
Yep.
So your brow extends over your eye. Where almost if you looked up, you wouldn't even see the ceiling. You would see like your eyelids.
No, I do. That's what he.
Right?
Yeah.
So that's a very beautiful man trait. So you're gonna have a beautiful natural smize. So look in the mirror, in the window. I mean, in the mirror of the window.
Yeah, whatever.
That thing
over there. Yep.
And squint your eyes.
Squint.
As if it's some Miss Coco Lamington ice cream and it's out of reach and you're mad at it and you want it in your mouth and you're pissed. Yeah, but relax your lips. You just went to the doctor and Novocaine.
Okay.
Novocaine just gave you a shot in the mouth so you don't feel your lips. Oh my God, you can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do it. He can't do the Novocaine lips. You got to smile, but you got to smile. So that is like a schmidlung. Yes. Oh, sexy. Okay, Rafine.
Would you have showed my photo back in the day on Top Model?
I would be into it.
Okay, great.
I would be so into that. You would get a picture.
That's all. All I wanted was a picture. All I wanted was a picture. It was lovely to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Congratulations on the shop.
Thank you.
You know we'll be eating it and gobbling it up.
Thank you.
I wish you nothing but the best, and I'll see you around at the Coles or the Woolies.
And good to see you in person. So I saw your show
Okay.
on social.
Yes. Oh my God.
And then I went deep and I was like, oh my God,
no.
he's so talented.
Oh, bless you.
Yes.
And you would have given me a photo. That's 2 from 2, and I am leaving.
Smallsy, I love you, baby.
You're listening to the Smallsy Surgery Podcast.
Hear more from Smallsy live weeknights from 8.
Only on Nova.